What's going on, YouTube? I'm deciding as of now to do a weekly wrap up and just pour into the YouTube streets what I felt during this week, man. I'm going to start off by saying I haven't felt this productive personally in a long time. Primarily when I used to live overseas. That was probably the most time I felt productive. And I don't mean productive in a sense of I work 50, 60 hours for somebody else. I mean, I work at least 10 to 15 hours for myself, right? When you work for somebody else, I think I saw The Rock do a video about it. You have to at least dedicate 10 to 15 hours for yourself. Now that's hard, right? If you have a 40-hour job, let's say you work, 10 hours some days you work 8 hours. How many of those days are you going to go home and work for yourself? Now, work for yourself. Maybe your goal is to lose weight. How many of those days after you get off work are you going to go run? How many of those days are you going to go to the gym? That's working for yourself. Maybe you want to start a business. How many of those days after you get off work are you going to look for a business coach? Hire somebody that can help you show you your skills. How many of those days are you going to actually work for yourself outside of giving your energy to someone else? And that's hard to do, and I haven't had this feeling since living overseas when I did like modeling and when I did freelancing, because it felt like the energy and effort I was doing was used to build me. And although I had other jobs as well, I still had that rush. I still had that feeling like, dang, this is something that I could benefit in. So my weekly wrap up will also be something I'm going to leave behind in 2023. I'm going to leave behind not working for myself. I'm going to leave behind dead weight energy, and that can just mean you being around people who don't inspire you, you being around people who don't serve a purpose in your life except to feed their self-confidence, to feed their feelings about themselves. I encourage you guys, whoever's watching this, man, work for yourself. What does it look like for you when you get off work and you are doing something that's going to progress you? Maybe you don't want to start a business. Maybe you just want to learn how to, build something. Maybe you want to be a carpenter. Maybe you want to get a different trade, You have to work for yourself. Because I think in America, most people are programmed to just go work for somebody else. And that unease feeling that you may have turns into addiction, turns into self-inflicted stress. How much of your time after you get off work is wrapped up in the energy you gave away? So 2024, work for yourself, because I'm going to be working for myself. I'm going to take these moments when I have time to put in some effort, put in some positive momentum for you, because it'll pay off in the long run. You may come up with that new skill. You may come up with a better feeling about yourself. And it all stems from making sure you have time dedicated to build you as a person. Work for yourself.